What's up, people? Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Get Down. This morning, I want to talk about shame culture and how much I really think that people are just, there's no boundaries anymore. When I say shame culture, I'm not talking about, projecting shame onto people. I'm saying us being the beneficiaries of your fucking shame. So I'm just scrolling through social media yesterday, just scrolling like I normally do. It's Monday, right? I can scroll through social media, coming off the weekend, seeing what nonsense you're all getting into. And so all of a sudden, I see what looks like a boob in the hand, some panties, and Lizzo peeking through them. Since when did we take a shit on social media? This is a 33-year-old woman taking a shit on social media. Now, a lot of people are going to get behind this whole veil of saying, oh, she's an entertainer. Oh, she has a fan. She does it for her fans. But I think at some point, you got to realize, yeah, these people may support you, but you really want to be supported by a bunch of loons. A bunch of people who may not necessarily convince you that what you're doing is making the right decision. And I'm not talking about the healthy fans. I'm talking about the dysfunctional ones. The ones who are probably pushing that ignorance to the forefront. Because it's either what they do or they see you as a joke. At what point do we say to ourselves, have you no shame? Have you no motherfucking shame? Don't nobody want to see you take a piss or a dump or any of these other things, these train wrecks, these just ridiculous train wrecks that we've gotten so accustomed to seeing. You know what I'm saying? At first, when Lizzo first came out and she was nude everywhere, her titties and shit was swinging all over the place, very similar to when she came out in that very sheer dress that, I gotta be honest with you, it was a private party. It was sort of a private sort of scenario, I believe. And so it wasn't something that was open to the general public. So I think something like that, shit like that doesn't really cause for backlash. It was a private event. But if you're going to be at a public event shaking your ass, naked, distracting from everything else, because people are like, who the fuck is that girl? Oh, that's Lizzo? Who's next? That's the kind of, that I think that is the kind of shit that I think is starting to become normal. And I'm not an uptight person. I got my ways. But for the most part, I'm like, y'all do what you do. That's right, Patience. She has no class. And I was taking up for that before because we get into this whole bullying cancel shit where people like to say, oh, well, you're not on this bandwagon, so we gonna cancel your ass. Well, you know what? You can't cancel me because I'm just starting to get my foot in the door. So I don't know what that shit is about. You can't cancel my ass. I'm still climbing the ladder. So this whole shame dynamic that's going on, not shaming people, but having no shame. I don't know where we're going wrong, but we're getting there real fucking fast. So I don't know if she'll ever see this, probably not, but this message is for the motherfuckers who think like her, who aspire to be that way, and who think that you have to do that in order to get views, in order to get clout, and in order to really be recognized. You don't have to do it because she's 33 and still having to do it. I think your talent, I think your integrity, I think your mind frame, and I really think your dignity is what's going to push you through to the next level because all that other whimsical shit, you may get there, but it dies off real fast. True tried and true talent, purpose, being driven, that's what's going to push you to the Jay-Z's and the Kanye's and the Beyonce's that y'all thirst after. That's the kind of shit that you want to go through. And neither one of them, yeah, there may have been a few cracked screws with Kanye, but when you really think about the people who have sustaining power, do they really have to do those sort of antics in order to be relevant? And at some point, you get your footing and then you put it aside because you're in the door now. It's almost like what people say about good looks. Good looks may get you in the door, but it's your talent that's going to keep you at that table. Let's get to the talent, people. Everybody have a good day and enjoy your day. I'll be seeing you soon.